Yep, we call it the Magnificent Seven, and we have 7 events and 7 big winners leaving here with $30,000 and a whole lot of momentum to kick off their 10 rounds here.
And our Magnificent Seven is brought to you by our friends at Molly Manufacturing. Of course, we're going to kick things off in an electric way in the bareback riding. Justin Rocker Steiner kicks off his second national finals rodeo with the win in round number 1, 87 points.
Man, did he ever. Look good, look strong, comes in number 6 in the world, as you mentioned. And with this ride on Risky Business from Stay Smith Rodeo, he will move from number 6 to number 3, and he's going to cut a little into that $120,000 deficit that he had to Keenan Hayes. Keenan will get a piece of that go-around, but not a major chunk. Right now, Rocker Steiner, number 3 in the world after the go-around tonight.
And what a snappy ride he made tonight, too. You can tell he's been thinking about this moment for a long time. Here's another guy that's been thinking about this very moment, too, in the steer wrestling. Dalton Massey, 3.5 seconds for the NFR rookie. So excited to see him. His first run at the national finals, first run in the Thomas & Mack. He leaves the champion.
That's a huge step. That first run at your first NFR, I don't care if you are coming in number 1, 3, 5, and he stayed ahead of Tyler Waguspak, the champ, the 4-time world champion.
Yeah, the lead extends, but for Clint Summers and Jake Long, it's time to start picking away at the leaders right now. Clint Summers comes in at number 13, Jake Long at number 4, 4.2 seconds for them to win go-round number 1.
Yeah, they made some major moves in the world standings as well. We'll talk more about that later. Let's talk about some saddle bronc riding right now. We mentioned that the big story was going to be Zeke Thurston coming in, one of those big stories, and Zeke held up his end of the bargain. He's going to split the win with Cade Bruno.
Well, doesn't he always hold up his end of the bargain? Moving on, though, to Cade Bruno. Back-to-back 86.5-point rides for these two. Cade was on Ragin' Lunatic from Brookman Rodeo for a great performance there. Speaking of a great performance, John Dowd, he was so fantastic in the tie-down roping, 7.7 seconds. In another event that was full of ups and downs.
Yeah, it was full of ups and downs, but John Dowd's got his first go-around win, 7-7. He has moved from number 11 coming in here just a few minutes ago. Now in the world standings, he's up to number 7 from that 11 spot. John Dowd with the momentum. Big surprises, though. We're going to talk about some huge surprises, shocking things that happened in tie-down roping later.
Yeah, John made some jumps. So will Sissy win as well in the barrel racing because of all the knocked barrels that we saw. She was riding scoop, of course, tonight, 13.71 for her. She came in number 11, and no doubt she's going to move up quite a few spots, Justin, because several ladies ahead of her knocked some barrels.
Donnie Gay said they were going to ride between 7 and 11, and he was spot on. And we had a lot of great rides in the bull riding. The number 2 bull rider in the world, Australian Kai Hamilton, put on the biggest show. 86.5, Vitalix Theodore Survey Championship Rodeo. He gets the win, and this is a young man who has been so consistent, even number 1 at a big part of this season after the big win at Houston earlier this year.